Hey everybody. So on Monday I showed you how to record, well, how I recorded the last piano concert that we did, and so I thought today I would show you how I what I did to not just mix it. Well, I did that on Monday as well. This is more. I instead of segmenting it on the Tascam like I normally do, I decided to just make the whole thing, master the entire thing because there's a lot of dynamics in it, and I wanted to make sure I got them all, and so I mastered it on the Tascam, and I mastered the entire thing on the Tascam, and then I brought it into Audacity. Audacity is a free application on the Windows platform. It works really well. I use it for any kind of editing of audio like this, just like final editing kind of things. So this actually comes back to Earthling had asked me about this, and because he wants to do like a Pink Floyd-esque style where you have the songs kind of merge into each other and all that. And so this is kind of what I did to do the same thing, but I did it for different reasons. So let's go over what I did here. So first off, let me show you my screen. So there's Audacity, and as you can see, so what I did, you can't really see that I'm moving it. Oh, can't really see I'm moving the stuff over. Hang on one sec. Oh, I guess that's the way it was. So what I did was this is the entire concert. So it was over an hour. It was about an hour, and in there is different segments of like different songs, different parts, and I went through and I listened to them and I figured out where the markers were. And I use at the bottom of the screen, you can see it has audio position and it has start end selection. So let me show you here's my notes. So I kept notes. So first off, over here I have the track numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. Now here you see I have an arrow. I'll explain that in a minute. Over here I have, so the first part of it is 0 to 8 minutes. Because I wanted to split these all up into separate tracks on the CD that I'm going to make. So it's 8 minutes, 28 seconds, 125. That's the first one. Then 8 minutes, 37 is where the next one starts. So now if I'll go back to here, and if I put in the start position, I'm going to put in 8 minutes, 28 seconds, and 125 seconds. So that gives me that. And then I'm going to put this one at the second half, so 37,006. No, that, I don't know what just happened there. Well, for some reason it just added. There we go. So now you can see it's got a little sliver there. I'll expand into it. It's blank, which is what I want. Now if I back up just a bit, 3, back up just a bit, there we go. So now you can see there's the end of the one song, start of the other song. So that's what I did with this. So I put in, it switched it on me here, put 3 hours for some reason. So now if I once again show 8 minutes, so where are we here? So 28, 125 to 0, 8, 37006. That's not lighting up now. I don't know why it's not lighting up, but that would be this part in between here. So that's what I cut out because I wanted it to be nicely segmented. So now let's just do this. So I'll put in 8 minutes, 37, 006, 006. And then I put where it ends. So that one ends at 13 minutes. Let's give you an idea how this works. 13 minutes, 23,079. So now if I expand to that, That's the entire Adiago Cantabile part. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. So here we go. So now I did that. Now what I was talking about when I said about the arrows. So each one of these I've separated after the song ends. I've given it 2 seconds of space. That's standard CD time. And then it goes into the next song. Now 5 and 6 are special. The one ends and the other one starts like right after it. So what I did there was I have this link so that I know not to add space to it when I was doing the final edits. So now if I go and I open one of the files here, so we'll look at the Sonata in F minor. We'll look at number 3 because that's got clapping at the end, and that always helps. So we're looking at number 3 here. Let me go back. All right, so this is as you can see, Sonata in C minor. It says up at the top. Oh, my whole screen is not showing. Oh well. So this is the Sonata in C minor. And so this is track number 3, which is the end. So now if I go here, okay, I'm not trying to draw on this thing. I don't know why it's trying to get me to draw. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Hold on. I'm just going to close. No. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe this one's still close. No. There we go. So now we've got a new one. Now I'm going to open number 3, which you can't see, but I can. So now we have the end here. So expand into it. Now we're at so the song ends here. All right, clapping. Clapping fades out. And then this 2-minute break. Now I did that because when I make the CD, I'm going to have to tell it I don't want you to control the breaks. I'm controlling the breaks on it. Now you'll have to check your software for that. I use Media Monkey to burn CDs because it has that functionality in it. It also has the functionality that it will store the name in that as well. So that is what I did. Now once again, I did this because I did it more for dynamics, whereas the songs, like each one of these is technically one song. So these 3, even though I've broken them up, they're one song, and there's dynamics in each one, but they're quite long, as you can see, 8 minutes, and then they're quite long. So I broke them up so that people can just skip to whichever one they want to listen to in that section. So that's what I did there. I hope this helps you out. It's pretty straightforward. It's just this is what I did to make the songs work for how they were, to keep the dynamics matching. And once again, let me just show you this. Let's go back to Audacity, and let's see if I'll close this one. So there's another thing. Now, once again, normalization has come up. This is a normalized file by the Tascam machine. So this is the Portastudio. It did the normalization. It does not compress when you do normalization. As you can see here, that's hit the peak. So therefore, that's as loud as it made it. It made it so that the loudest part was at the peak, and that's what you want, because you don't want to send off, you don't want to have your final master to be like quiet. You want it to actually have a little bit of sound to it. So that is what that is there. So when somebody tells you all this scary stuff about normalization, it's not the normalization. They're doing something else that's doing it. Like, that's why I always say put the normalization last. That's the last step, because you can compress it and then normalize it, and then compress it and then normalize it, and you're messing it up on yourself. So that's why last step, normalize the music, then you're done, you can sit there and you can normalize 10 times over. But if you sat down and remastered what you've already mastered, you're going to mess up your recording. So that's the difference. I think, I don't know why people keep getting this wrong, but that's what it is. So hope this helps you out. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying these. I'm happy. Things have been going well. It's getting smoother to make these, and I'm enjoying it. Coming up with ideas. If you have any questions, comments, you want me to do something, try something, let me know. Talk to you later. Bye.